That's not a real dog, you're right.
I'm Kevin Smith, and I'm the driver for the University of Maryland women's basketball team, and I've been the driver this is my 7th season driving them. Well, Greensboro, for example, is a lot of fun because it's several nights, which is great. We get to get out and enjoy the team as people and not just as basketball players and coaches. Actually, this group is pretty quiet on the bus. They're real professional. They approach everything with a real professionalism, and there's a time to lay back and a time to take it seriously, and I think that's how they are. Sort of a professional point of pride. I don't like to stop. I drove 7.5 hours to Boston without stopping, and I think I drove about 8 hours down to South Carolina on the way to Atlanta without stopping.
When it got to 15,
Well, we decided as a staff that, we wanted to kind of surprise Alyssa with the announcement of her being named ACC Player of the Year, and we just thought it would be a fitting way. We had Mike, our video coordinator, put together about a 2-minute highlight film of everyone on our team, all of Alyssa's teammates, making plays and making highlights, and no highlights of Alyssa.
Which was very hard to do. But I just wanted to show her and the rest of the team, the rest of the staff, that we are 12 strong, and even though Alyssa's the player of the year in the conference, we're all playing together and playing for her, playing for Whitney, playing for Kim, playing for everybody.
At the end of the video, Mike had listed all the success that we had as a team, all the players that have been nominated and chosen for the different all ACC teams and all defensive and 6 person of the year, so it was really nice.
AT had a feeling that something was going on because none of the highlights were of her, just because she's had so many this year.
And the last to come, the final one, ... Alyssa Thomas.
I worked pretty hard this season, and to get that over a lot of top players in the conference is a huge honor.
Yeah, I noticed you talking to Alyssa in the hallway. Was that about anything in particular?
Just a couple last-minute reminders for Alyssa. After being the player of the year, and just kind of obviously the approach and how to handle it.
Just to remind me that people are gonna come at me even harder than they had before. Now that Player of the Year has been announced, and that I just have to be smart and get my teammates open.
I think having had other Players of the Year, sometimes you feel like once you've won this award, you have to go out and prove it. She doesn't have to do anything. She just has to be herself. And when she does that, great things happen.
And she told me just let the game come to me and find my teammates when they're open.
Fun way to be able to share. She had no idea that was coming out. So, the team obviously was thrilled for her, and just, a tremendous moment to be able to share together. The history of the hair starts way back when I first got to Maryland, and we had a manager, Kim Lynch, on staff. Kim was a very confident young lady, and asked me one day if she could do my hair one time on the road. After she did it, everyone on the team was like, "Oh wow, Coach B, your hair looks really great." So it's kind of taken off after that, and so that's the awesome thing now with Rylan is the baton was kind of handed over to her, and she's only a sophomore now, so she's been 2 years going strong with it. You find that when they're doing my hair that they take pride in it. Like I'll be sitting on the bench, and in the game they'll come and tuck my hair out of my jacket. If there's a TV game and something's not right, they'll be like, "Oh, I missed a spot." So they take great pride in it, which has been kind of fun. I mean, Rylan laughs. She knows the days when I'm tired, because I might even take, like a little 5-minute cat nap. But it's nice because I can multitask. Like today I'm watching the North Carolina-Georgia Tech game on TV, first round of the tournament, and when she's doing my hair, or go through my game card, and, it allows me some flexibility to do some different things.
times every game she'll bring me over and tell me Baby Bones is growing up.
It was icing on the cake, obviously, to have a freshman like Brene step up and play the way she did. And I really thought, our depth tonight was the difference.
Did you expect to have such a dominating performance against Virginia?
I mean, with the way the games have been going, we didn't know really what to expect, but we just wanted to stick to our game plan and go out and play Maryland basketball, and I think that's what we did.
It really felt like, the big lead that we had, I wanted to save us and rest us as many minutes as we could. And, I felt like it was a big enough lead that we would be all right. The conversation for us tonight is, having to turn around in such a quick time frame.
You guys are going to be cutting. You're obviously watching film. You're going to watch a game.
When you're playing in tournaments, you have to have assistant coaches and staff members looking out ahead to prepare you for the upcoming games. And obviously, Miami was the 2 seed, so we prepared, that the 2 and 3 seed were going to meet each other. That obviously didn't happen. Wake Forest pulled the upset. So now it's again just getting yourself prepared for the next game, which is Wake Forest tomorrow. Do you have an old scout of Wake that you can give me a copy?
Yeah, as soon as we get back.
Yeah, just give me a copy of that. Yeah, if you have it, and stats. You got to understand, you got to be locked in for 40 minutes today. Locked in for 40 minutes. That's what family members do. We fight for each other. This is our tournament. This is the second round. We've got to go out as families do. We've got to go out and we've got to have each other's back for 40 minutes. You do that, you're going on to the final game. Let's go. That's a great win. Yeah! That's a great win. You had to go earn it, and tremendous job. Again, when you talk about 12 strong, I thought our energy was sensational. I mean, we did a tremendous job on the bench. We did a tremendous job on the floor, and that's what you got to be able to have. And no way were we going home. All right, and that's what you got to understand is, as you're going through tournament time, it comes down to who wants it more. All right, who wants it more? Because every team's tired now. Every team is going to be overly physical. Every team is going to wait to see, they're going to let you play. They're going to let you decide on the floor, who's going to win the championship. But again, tremendous job in terms of, how we fought, how we battled, how we stay focused. And again, I mean, every single one of us did a tremendous job in terms of giving the energy that we needed to have today.
You got to hold each other accountable. Get off your feet tonight.
Then I'll kind of start talking to you guys about our recovery strategies going forward and nutrition strategies going forward.
Right now the focus is on the next game. We're on a short recovery, so we're going to have to be pretty vigilant about how we fuel our girls and recover and prepare. Right now the priority is getting some quick absorbing nutrients. The cold tub, we use hydrotherapy. Kind of a quick and easy method to hopefully reduce inflammation and get us ready to roll for tomorrow.
Cal told me to lay here and put my feet
Can I
up.
get a pillow? Can you hand me that pillow, Nana?
Bone, stop trying to be like me.
Nana taught me.
Guess he wants us off our feet till it's time to get in the ice bath. So, he told us to do this.
Just figured while they're waiting, we'll try to get a little, bit of blood out of their legs and do whatever we can. 3 games in 3 days, you got to do what you can, and I think we prepare for this. I think we're in good shape.
My name is Kara Conlon.
What's your daughter?
Yes, Sophia.
Sophia?
We drove down from Maryland to come see the Lady Terps play. We're huge Maryland fans, so we're very excited. We're stoked for our girls. This is our first time here. My sister comes every year, and she told us how awesome it is, so we decided to come. We're having a blast. We just hope that Maryland wins today.
and we're here at the Fun Fest today prior to the championship game. And we're going to get our picture taken over here with the ACC championship trophy because we're taking it home today. It's ours. Go Terps.
I'm Dana, and I'm here with Sonia supporting the Terps, and we're going to take that trophy all the way back to Maryland. Number 1, baby.
You've prepared yourself for this moment all season long. You're ready. All right? You're ready.
We have nothing to say before. This is it. This is it right here.
We know what this game is going to come down to. This game is going to come down to sheer will. This game is going to come down to who has the biggest heart. Both teams are going to want to win this game. How bad do you want this game? How bad do you want to be standing on the stage hoisting up that trophy at the end of the game? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to go get your own ACC ring? How bad do you want to go create this and put your mark in history that you never, ever have to share this ring with anyone? I've told you all season long, when you put your minds to it as a team, you will not be denied. And you've shown that game in and game out all season long. Well, you know what? You're not being denied today. This is your championship. It's your championship. Go get it.
Hey, Kyle, quickly, why did you point up to the sky when you talked to him?
Let's make it rain. Confetti and the balloons are waiting.
I call Alyssa the smiling assassin, and you know, when she's in game and you see that huge smile on her face, she's got you. She's in a mode that she knows she can't be stopped, and she, you know, just continues to make play after play after play. I think what's so remarkable is that everybody feeds off of her. You know, as coaches, we feed off of her. As teammates, we feed off of her. Just obviously that will to win. I've coached a lot of great players, All-Americans, Player of the Years, but her will to win, you know, is probably the strongest that I've ever felt from anyone. You know, down the stretch, I mean, obviously it was a game of runs, and we had the lead, and then Georgia Tech came fighting back, and we're making, you know, a lot of plays on the offensive end, and one plays, you know, three-point plays that were really hurting us, and you couldn't have asked for anything more. You want your seniors to carry your team down the stretch. When things get tight, you know, you need them to step up and be ready to play. And I remember Lynetta's play, you know, a great post touch inside, and just the power and the strength that she had to be able to go up and finish through contact. Obviously, Ange late game, I mean, she wasn't rattled, you know, when you know, she made plays. Had to have at least one of those free throws. You know, I felt like, and she did a tremendous job, you know, stepping up and making one of her free throws to give us the three-point lead.
overcome with emotion. It's been, like I always say, it's been a long 5 years, and to be able to start and come in my redshirt freshman year and win one, and to go out my senior year with one, words can't describe how I feel right now.
She went from, being a starter the year before. She lost some confidence during the year. She's always been our big gun from the three-point line and really struggled. About 3 weeks ago, I brought Kim to my office because I felt like she was giving up. I felt like she didn't see her role on this team, and we just spent a lot of time talking about what a big role she did have on this team. I mean, I felt it in game. I've never had such a strong feeling, when she was in the game, hitting those threes and shooting the free throws. I knew we had to have Kim on the court. I knew as a senior the confidence and the composure that she was going to play with, and she certainly did.
Those threes that she hit, and she gave us confidence to have her back. She had our back, so I love that girl.
But again, with the year she had this year, it was kind of tough for her. Not a lot of minutes, but she was always ready to play. She's always ready to give her all, and she had the opportunity to help her team win today.
Through these past 5 years, they've been my rock. They've been with me every step of the way, always telling me that regardless of the injury, whatever happened in college didn't define me as a person and in my career and everything.
That's the way to play, because you can't stop a talent. You can't stop a winner. You can't keep a winner down. You can't keep a winner down. You can't stop a winner, baby. You a champ. You always been a champ.
And so they've just been that stability for me, and I just had to find them and let them know how much I appreciated it.
I think I definitely take more satisfaction in appreciating the moment because, the first time you do it, an ACC championship and NCAA, there's this sense of giddiness. There's a sense, you don't know how to act. But once you go through that and then you have the perspective of just how hard it is to get back, what it takes, I think for me that's the enjoyment I love watching is that moment of joy for everybody else, and to kind of see that expression, that lens through what they're experiencing.
So I transferred from Xavier University. As a transfer, you can't travel with the team, and this doesn't count as like a home game anymore, even if I travel on my own, so I can't sit on the bench because it's postseason. I'm stuck on the sideline by myself with all the parents. So Mincy went up to cut her piece off the net, and then she had that weird look in her face, and like her being my roommate, I knew something was up, and then she just shouted my name, gave me a little twirl. And AT brought it to me. It was really sweet that they did that. I meant a lot, especially because they're my family right now, and I'm just glad I could be here for them.
I can't say enough about Katie Rutan and the presence that she has made on this team. Just the work that she does behind the scenes, and a special moment for our players to be able to recognize her for this moment.
I told them, we put a lot of work in to get here, and the preparation was there. You don't win these games in the moment. You win them with commitment. You win them. Our slogan was fight to finish, and it was just a perfect ending to a beautiful day because they fought and they absolutely finished.
My son's Preston. I'm Chris Campbell's wife, and they just won an ACC championship, and there's Preston sliding across the floor in the confetti. That's the best part for him. He doesn't understand winning and losing. He just sees everybody else having fun. That's what really matters to him.
She's just an amazing young lady because she works so incredibly hard.
every play. We say it all the time, but I think when you bring it every single day in every drill and everything you do, every sprint, the good things happen for you because you're going to work so hard, you're going to make it work. And that's Alyssa Thomas. She will make it work.
Hey, I just have one question. Who's designing the rings? Whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish. This team, I'm telling you what, this team is special. And you see that today. There is no team that can deny you when you have 12 strong, when you have that kind of heart. Very, very proud of you guys. Love you.
She is the apple of her mama and daddy's eye.
We are getting ready. We're watching the brackets be unveiled. This is the selection show. So we're sitting here with the team and all of our fans and supporters and waiting for our name to appear.
In Benton, no surprise, it is the Stanford Cardinal and Tara Vanderbilt.
They're making us wait forever.
She's much more efficient. I think visually,
waiting for them to say
Skylar Diggins is going to have to be great in terms of execution. We're just going to take a little bit of relax with Notre Dame balanced offense soon. But she has the.
And there you see the 2-15 matchup.